Jamaica's superwoman Shericka Jackson ran an unbelievable 21.55, the third fastest 200 meter all time. So, here's how she did it. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Now go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, go ahead and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button. And finally, leave your comments after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, when you're ready? Yep! Good to go. It was a race that will go down in the annals of sports track and field history as one of the greatest 200 meters ever run. When at the Jamaica National Trials, Jamaica's superwoman Shericka Jackson laid down a blistering 21.55 over the women's 200 meter finals to become the third fastest woman over the 200 meters all time. This run was won in rarefied air. So let's look at how she was able to do this. The most obvious thing is Shericka Jackson is fast. Jamaican people that say she fast like lightning, having ran and won the 100 meters in a time of 10.77. So we know she's fast. Let's look at the other reasons why she was able to execute this 21.55. This race, in truth, is actually a masterclass in how to execute a 200 meters. And believe it or not, there were still flaws with this race. But the good clearly outweighed the bad. Shericka Jackson started to work on her start at the opening of the 2022 season. This made a huge difference in this race, and this is the first point we would like to make. Jackson got one of the best 200 or 100 meter starts we have ever seen her execute in this 200 meter finals. Jackson is running out of lane 6. Now that would be third from the top of your screen. And as you can see within her first 3 strides, she's literally up on the entire field. One of our constant criticisms of Shericka Jackson has been her lackluster start. But this start in this 200 meter finals at the Jamaica National Trials was near perfection. As you saw there, within the first 3 strides out of the blocks, she was up on the entire field. And to do that to a Shelley and Fraser Price and an Elaine Thompson-Hera is no easy feat. Although she came 6th in the finals of the World Indoor 60 meter dash in 2022, she did improve her personal best significantly from, I believe, 7.23 to a remarkable 7.04. We told you at the beginning of the year that this would make a massive difference in both her 100 and 200 meters, as you could see. So number one, the start. Her start was nearly flawless. Number two, in terms of why this race was so remarkable, was her amazing transition off that bend in running the 200 meters. Coming off that turn into the home stretch in the final 100 meters is extremely important. If the athlete does not enter and exit that 200 meter curve just correctly, if her transition, so to speak, is not correct, she will not win the race. Shericka Jackson's transition, out of 10, I would say was a 7. If you take a quick gander at the clip that I just showed you, you would see where she's placed in the actual lane. She's almost in the middle of the lane. Her placement was nearly perfect here, people, um, giving her a distinct advantage when she came off that curve. The other person that I would commend in terms of her placement was also Elaine Thompson-Herah. Thompson-Herah, of course, is known for her technical proficiency. Um, then let's take a quick look at Shericka Jackson's form. Now, your form means how you look, the canter of the athlete, the how high the knees are, if not too high but high enough, where the arms are, especially in the 200 meters. Your hands almost have to come up to your face, particularly in that last 100 meter, because those arms pumping all the way up there gives you extra strength and speed. At the same time, you can't be tense, you have to be relaxed in the shoulders. This makes you run faster. Where your hips are placed, your face has to be relaxed. It's really very important. Your form, your technical proficiency is really important in a race. And in fact, Shericka Jackson was absolutely spot on in this instance. Relaxing the shoulders, arms all the way up to the face, just looking remarkable, knees high. Her form was perfect throughout the entire run. She held her form. Proper form is like a properly built racing car. It reduces drag on the athlete. One, that increases speed. Two, it will protect the athlete from injury, because when you're running at that speed, there it's not just muscle and bone. There's a lot of pounding on the hips, hip flexors, the knees, the ankles. So once your form is correct, it keeps the athlete healthy, so to speak, and assist the athlete in terms of just moving faster. In other words, your form makes you more efficient and less likely to be injured. In this instance, her form was absolutely bang on. With the exception of towards the end, she started to rock from side to side, slightly, very, very slightly. That needs to be corrected, but remarkable. Another reason why she was able to run such a remarkable 21.55 is simply this. Shericka Jackson is a unimaginably proficient 400-meter runner. She is a sub 50 400-meter runner. There are not many of those on the planet, people. And a former bronze medalist at the World Athletic Championships in 2019. You do remember that she ran, at least to my memory, 2 400-meter races that she won in decent time. The reason why she was doing this was to continuously work on her stamina, strength, and speed. The 200-meter necessitates stamina. It's really important. Most athletes tend to fade after they get beyond that 150, so they have to maintain their speed. If you notice, she was actually able to increase her speed. Not that she really increased her speed, it was that she was able to maintain form because of her strength and stamina from the 400 meters. What really happened is that the rest of the athletes faded because they did not have the strength and stamina that she did. That's really what happened. So the 400 meters gave her an edge over the other athletes. You do remember Elaine Thompson struggling to run a 400 meters earlier in the season. And our fifth and final reason why we believe she was able to run this remarkable time. It's simply this. In the past, we had stated that we believe there was just too much respect on her part for Elaine Thompson-Herah and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, bordering on even fear. That has gone. Once she was able to beat, I believe, Elaine Thompson-Herah in Rome effortlessly without even thought, running that 21.91, I believe that last barrier went. She realized that she was at the same level as these two remarkable women, if not at a level above. You remember I always say the psychological aspect of winning is key. Shericka Jackson started, like the Matrix, like Neo in the Matrix, she started to believe. She started to believe she could win. So those are our 5 reasons why she was able to run this remarkable race. 1, speed out of the blocks. One of the best starts we have ever seen Shericka Jackson execute. Number 2, the way she was able to transition on the corner in that 200 meters, it was near textbook perfect. Number 3, she held form. Her form was extremely proficient throughout. She did the dew correctly. Number 4, her strength and stamina gave her an advantage in the last 50 meters, allowing her to actually extend her lead beyond the 2 fastest women on the planet, which is a rare thing. This is because of her 400-meter history. And 5th, and perhaps most importantly, she started to believe some time ago that she can beat Shelley and Fraser Price and Elaine Thompson-Herah. So I'd love to know your thoughts. Do you agree with me? Do you think I'm blowing smoke? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button if you enjoy the video. Remember that you are kings and queens. Leave your comments. Bless up.